Okay, continuing arcade mode. We have a few characters left. Let's do Billy. Since he gives me so much trouble, hopefully he'll be easy to play as with his long range.
Since the fall of Geese Howard, the city of Southtown has never been the same. Its people have grown complacent, and once fearsome warriors roam the streets like stray dogs. And though his legacy remains here in my keeping, it does so with no heir apparent.
Hey Shinko, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming by today.
If there are any left in Southtown with fangs that bite, with claws that tear, with the ruthlessness and undying spirit of a true warrior, come to King of Fighters. Who will inherit the legacy of the fallen emperor? Let the last wolves of this city determine that for themselves. Stroheim.
I love how they keep using like wolf analogies and metaphors, but honestly, no one in this game is very wolf-like. Even Terry
had once served as the right-hand man of Southtown's emperor, Geese Howard. Following Geese's death, Billy became the guardian of the Howard connection, sheltering it from those who might seek to destroy or manipulate it. One day, Billy learned that Geese had left both his will and legacy to his son, Rock. In short order, he contacted Khan, who had been traveling with the boy. Yet as Rock was set to receive what was rightfully his, a mysterious man appeared and snatched it from under his nose. Unwavering in his loyalty and gratitude to Geese, Billy enters the King of Fighters tournament, determined to win back what was lost.
The thing I don't get about this game too is like a lot of the characters who are orchestrating everything going on in the background, like Mr. Big and stuff, they're not even actually like really in the game right now.
Do you have the conviction to do what is necessary?
Like it's all background characters that we don't really get to see. Or like Grant, or like the random thugs that keep attacking Rock's mom, like...
Round one, get ready, fight!
Oh no, Kine, let me use my moves. There we go. Oh, okay, that was actually kind of cool. That's kind of like Hope Tomorrow's like teleport. Honestly though, like Billy, this is a really good glow up for Billy. I didn't really like his old design, his classic design that everyone knows him
for. End of the road.
It's Sid Highwind. He's Sid Highwind now. Again, it looks way better on him. Alright, let me practice my moves on you. Hey Leon, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by.
You think you're ready?
Oh, you blocked it.
I don't give a rat's ass about your ideas. All I want is to carry on the organization he left behind.
Thanks, Leon. I appreciate it. Also, the stubble really works on Billy too, because he didn't have stubble before either. I just can't get over his like British accent. I know he's like British, but like doesn't suit his image.
Over here. Okay, it's time to clean up the streets.
Round one, get ready, fight, SPT!
See, that's the thing too, like there's so many different types of British accents from different areas. And like to me, as someone who doesn't know them very well, like some of them sound like very different to each other, some of them sound like kind of Australian-ish to me, but like I'm not an expert, so I would not know.
Wait. End of the road.
Round 2. Get ready. Fight. SPT.
I like that move. How do I do that? I don't know how I do the spinny staff move. I think it must be Shoryuken motion.
Koppo and ninjutsu make for a horrible cocktail. It must be a burden having such a half-baked master.
Like, quarter circle forward and Shoryuken motion are so universal, but like Shoryuken motion, I just can't wrap my finger around doing it all the time. It's just so uncomfortable. But it's so universal thanks to Street Fighter. Like, everyone else uses it now too.
I am invincible! Round 1. Get ready. Fight! A match for the box! Bullseye! Bullseye! SPT! Triple blue! PG! Punch! I failed you! Wait! Ladies and gentlemen.
End of the road.
Round 2. Get ready. Fight!
How do I make a staff explode? I saw a couple attacks where I make the staff explode. Ooh, I like that one.
You think you're ready? Fire! For a bit of cleanup! This will be a good clean burn! Angry!
I swear on that! Wait!
I would have let you go if you begged for forgiveness, but alas, pride cometh before the fall.
Hey Timbit, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by today.
Anchors up! Viva the Lillian Knights!
Round 1. Get ready. Fight!
I like how in that last panel shot, like she's standing in the foreground, but then like the picture zoomed in, so all the people behind her are larger than her, even though they're further away.
How could you?
So it looks a little odd perspective-wise.
Up and away!
Wait!
You're in over your head.
Round 2. Get ready. Fight! Bullseye! PG! Dropping in! Punch!
How did I do that leaping move that I did earlier?
PG!
Now I know!
Nope.
That's right. Put your tail between your legs. Now get out of my sight!
Honestly, going through the first few opponents, the matches go by so quickly, and then you get to the end and there's all the cutscenes.
I'm here to fight. No
Not
more
that's a bad thing,
hesitation.
but
Let's go. Hope you're ready for this.
I want to see Salvatore again, though.
Get ready. Fight. Bullseye. Bullseye. PG. Bullseye. PG. Bullseye.
Watch me.
Up and away. Billy wins.
You're in over your head.
Round 2. Get ready. Fight. Bullseye. Ha! Throw it in. Minus stop. Back you go.
I do like how the staff turns into like a 3-section staff. And then he can like reassemble it. It's really annoying to fight against though.
Minus stop. Back you go. PG.
You think you're ready?
Oh, she ducked it.
Win.
You're looking for your brother, huh? Well, I'll phone you if I see someone who looks like him.
That's a pretty cool win pose. Probably Terry and then Rock is what I'm guessing, huh?
Just had to be you in the end, didn't it?
Well, geez. Hello to you too, Billy Khan. My beef was with Geese, okay? I don't have a problem with you.
The feeling's not mutual, mate. Master Geese is 6 feet under, and it's all you're doing. You got no idea how much I owe that man, or what he did for me.
You're right, I don't. Just like you have no idea how I felt when that man killed my father.
That said, I'll give you credit for one thing. I am grateful to you for raising Rock up right.
Oh, hi Rock, you're there.
Master Geese and I couldn't take on ourselves.
There's nothing to be grateful for. I did it because I wanted to. Besides, I let things take their own course, so he more or less raised himself.
I see. Of course. That's Master Geese's own son for you. But enough talk.
Rock's
It's
just
time
standing there
we
not
ended
saying
this.
anything. He's just standing there smiling.
Looking to settle old scores then, are ya?
Got that right. But don't think for a second I'm letting you get your mitts on the championship prize. That belongs to Master Geese.
Round 1.
He's just standing there,
Fight.
menacingly, waiting for his chance to go shirtless and become the final boss.
Stop. Back to PG. Dropping it. PG.
So that's how I do that attack.
Wins.
You're in over your head.
Finally learn how to do the jumping kick.
Round 2. Get ready. Fight.
Look out!
Thanks for coming by, Aether. Hope you have a good rest.
PT. This'll hurt. Up and away.
That's for you, Master Geese.
You're skilled. Geese's right hand till the bitter end, they said. I could see it.
Hearing you compliment me makes my skin crawl. Finally, Geese's legacy. What?
I love how in all the endings where
What's
Rock
wrong?
turns fallen, he doesn't say anything other than during Terry and Rock's endings.
What the hell's going on? Has Rock lost his mind?
Like as if he's not really a character.
Great. You're hurt. Did I hit you too hard?
Billy, please. You have to try and find a way to bring Rock back to his senses.
You're in no position to be giving me orders, Terry Bogard. However, it is my duty to look after Master Geese's legacy, including his knucklehead son.
Round 1. Get ready. Fight.
I do think it's a cool idea for a final boss though, like taking Rock if he like took up Geese's legacy and became like Geese. The concept is cool.
Up and away!
Well, I'm wrecking him.
Wait.
End of the road.
Round 2. Get ready. Fight.
Bullseye! Mind the star! Back you go!
It's kind of cool when he uses those like big attacks with effects. I can hear it like coming from different sides of my headphones. Like a bestial roar coming out of my other ear.
You should choose a different path from your father's. At least that's what I think anyway.
It's also kind of cool to see Billy's like nicer side. I'm so used to seeing him being just a cocky piece of work.
Destroy the scrolls, Billy.
It was an order not even Billy could obey, not when so many sacrifices were made to obtain the scrolls in the first place. As for those Geese eventually burned into oblivion himself, they were mere replicas, provided directly to him by Billy, no less. I didn't know how much time I had to read that, so I tried to read it faster. Seeing Rock's descent into chaos, Billy can't help but reflect on his decision. Perhaps his late master was right all along. At the same time, though, he wonders, how could a boy with no link to the gene react so strongly to their power?
But why did Rock?
That is because he is of Gene blood.
Wait, who are you?
Who the hell are you?
That's what I said.
am Taidu. Would it be easier to understand if I said I was one of the Gene brothers, together with Kuryu and Kairyu?
A Gene brother? But those two, they were the only ones carrying on the bloodline.
There were 3 of us, actually. I was just unable to awaken alongside the others. They must have believed that I failed to reincarnate somehow. But they were mistaken.
Wait, hold on. You said before that Rock is of the Gene bloodline. That would mean...
Did you not think it strange? All those in the Stroheim noble bloodline, even Rudolph, were able to harness such incredible power. Did you never wonder why?
Of course I did. But... Wait!
Yes. I was the first of us to awaken, 1,000 years ago. When I awoke, my family had taken on the name Krauser. meaning that Wolfgang and Geese, Rudolph's sons, are my descendants. I was just as surprised as you to find the gene blood had become Germanic. A descendant must have crossed the ocean before I reincarnated.
Yeah, it went from like Japanese to German.
But why didn't the scrolls have any effect on Master Geese? Ain't he one of yours too?
Geese was incredibly gifted, but it is not individual ability that determines the power of the blood. That is all a matter heavily dependent on circumstance, luck, or maybe destiny. Brock is particularly special because he is of the same generation as the Gene twins, uniting we three brothers at last. Our blood resonated alongside the blood of Geese Howard, each bloodline intensifying the influence of the other.
That's what we're calling that. Influence. The kid damn near lost his mind.
That was not my intention. My father, Oryu, damned my brothers and me to this fate, binding us beyond death. My heart burns with the desire to rebel against my father, just as Rock's does. Our wills likely became entangled and spun out of control. But now that you have stopped him, it will be fine. While the boy slumbers, I shall take my leave with my brothers, Kuryu and Kairyu.
In the end, the kid politely turned me down. Thinking about it now, maybe Master Geese never intended to make Rock his successor in the first place. Looks like we'll be holding on to Master Geese's legacy for a little while longer after all. Tell me, Master Geese, am I on the right track here? What would you do? Yeah, it's me. Go ahead. What? Those piss-hands starting trouble again? Fine. I'm on my way. Looks like they finally made their move. You lot go ahead. I'll be right behind you. I'll protect this family. Your legacy, till my dying breath. It's the least I can do to repay you.
I knew you were gonna write that, Kieran. I knew when you heard that line you were gonna write that. I was about to say it out loud, and then I was like, yeah, Kieran's gonna write that. You guys are in a crisis. I'm on my way. I wasn't expecting Billy's ending, of all people, to give us a giant lore drop, though. That we didn't get from anyone else's story.
Fatal Fury. City of the Wolves.
Yeah, because he's British, so that amplified the line for you. Yeah, I was expecting maybe, like, Mai's backstory would tell us about the scrolls, since she's, like, you know, ninja clan, and they were trying to, like, reclaim the scrolls or whatever. I was expecting Billy to give us the backstory, and all the mumbo-jumbo about, like, the bloodlines and clans and whatnot. I like how they had to throw in, like, an explanation of why it's, like, Germanic now, because the scrolls are obviously Japanese. Because they obviously didn't conceive the storyline about the Gene Scrolls, you know, back in 1999 when they first wrote the first game. Well, the first Garou game.
Arcade.
Okay, so we haven't seen Kevin or Dong Hwan in anyone else's stories so far, like in terms of like being in a cutscene. So I hope that they're in each other's stories, because otherwise, like, where are they? But then again, some characters have only appeared in their own stories. Like Marco was kind of only in his own story. Same with Jenny. They only had cutscenes in their own story. They didn't appear in anyone else's cutscenes, so I guess we'll see. So Kevin is like... He's related to Blue Mary, who's another SNK character that a lot of people really like. I think he's her brother?
Since the fall of Geese Howard, the city of Southtown has never been the same. Its people have grown complacent, and once fearsome warriors roam the streets like stray dogs. And though his legacy remains here in my keeping, it does so with no heir apparent. If there are any left in Southtown with fangs that bite, with claws that tear, with the ruthlessness and undying spirit of a true warrior, come to King of Fighters. Who will inherit the legacy of the fallen emperor? Let the last wolves of this city determine that for themselves. Stroheim. In pursuit of his partner's killer, SWAT officer Kevin Ryan had been investigating a sinister string of criminal activity winding through Southtown. Over the past few years, rumors swirled of a vicious and mysterious man, face hidden behind long hair. The victim's wounds matched those found on his partner. Kevin was convinced the killer was the same man, Freeman. Kevin walked the beat, joined by Marty, his late partner's young son, but new leads proved few and far between. But then, Kevin receives orders to confiscate Geese's legacy, the grand prize of the upcoming King of Fighters tournament. Kevin's intuition tells him that the lure of the legacy will draw in all manner of unsavory characters, including the elusive Freeman.
Is Freeman supposed to be Gato? Also, that kid with the helmet in the zoo background, is that his partner's son?
I'm here to fight. No more hesitation. Let's go. Hope you're ready for this.
Round 1. Get ready.
Yeah, that must be him in the background there. Okay, let's see what we got. Yeah, are we gonna punch a boulder in the story? I guess we'll find out. Wait, why do I have a fireball? Wait, let me charge up my fireball, Hotaru. I want to see what it does. Oh, it like... Oh, never mind. I thought it gave me like a buff, but that's the SPG buff.
Watch your feet.
Wait, he's got a combat roll? The combat roll doesn't end with an attack unless I do something. Okay, he's pretty slow.
That all you got?
I might have a harder time playing as him than I did with Tizok.
Round 2. Get ready. Fight. Watch your feet. Gonna feel this. On the ground.
Okay, so he can conjure like fire.
What? What?
Alley-oop.
Hey Luke, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by.
Ready for the pain? This is gonna hurt.
What the?
Oh, Kevin.
He just blew her up.
The police deal with missing persons all the time. You want to get serious about tracking down your brother? Give us a call.
I think you just created another missing person there, Kevin. He just blew her up. That was like one of the least impressive supers I've seen in the game, yet it was like kind of the most brutal if you think about it. Like barely anything happened, but he just blew her up. Hey Luke, hope you guys had a good stream. What were you playing today? Thank you so much for dropping by and sharing your audience with me. Let's write you a shout out. Please go check out our friend Luke Aurora, an amazing streamer, and also a very, very friendly guy with a great community, and he's just very sweet. So please go check him out and follow him on all social media, including his Twitter and his Twitch. You're playing Wuthering Waves. Hope you had a good time. I know you enjoyed that game. Feel free to sit back and relax, or go take care of yourself after your stream. We're playing through arcade mode. We have only a couple characters left to go, and we're going through with Kevin here, who is a police officer, probably guilty of police brutality after that we just witnessed. I can't believe he just exploded her in her face.
Anchors up! Viva the Lillian Knights!
Round 1. Get ready. Fight.
You're under
Well, that was kind of cool.
Still in
What the?
He has like a command grab.
PG. Alright. Punish. PG.
Now I'm
What?
back!
What?
Alright. Punish.
Alley-oop.
On the ground. Kevin wins.
That all you got?
Round 2. Get ready. Fight. Incoming. On the ground. PG.
Get some.
Come on.
PG.
Ready for the pain?
Get blown up. Oh, that's a very small range compared to other supers.
Stealing from the rich is still stealing. If I had solid evidence, I'd haul you downtown myself. But hey, due process and all.
See, like, I feel like his story should have been integrated into her stories, because she's like a pirate and he's like a police officer. I also feel like all his win poses are kind of boring. He just salutes or crosses his arms.
Me, I am invincible!
Round 1. Get ready. Fight.
Oh, he brings his little, like, partner dude on all the stages. I thought he was only on the zoo stage. But that's only because the zoo stage is Kevin's stage. So he actually has, like, a companion character that follows him around. That's kind of nice. Because I think that kid is also in his, like, official full-body artwork, too.
On the ground. PG. Failed you. Wait.
That all you got?
See, all he does is cross his arms.
Round 2. Get ready. Fight. PG.
I kind of wish that the kid appeared in some of his win poses, though. I feel like that would add more character to him.
Get some. Get some.
Wait.
Never imagined I'd be trading blows with a famous wrestler. That was a dream come true.
Wait, why was the notification for the raid so delayed? Like, it didn't even appear on my OBS feed until just now either, or the activity feed. There must be something up with it. Yeah, maybe you were too fast for it.
Welcome to my lab. recording all of this. So give me everything you've got.
Round 1. Get ready. Fight. SPG. On the ground.
Can't really find any good combos with Kevin here.
SPG. Wins.
Huh, that was a complete waste.
Round 2. Get ready. Fight. SPG. On the ground.
Get some. Get some.
Okay, so that move you charge it up. Oh, okay, I see.
Not done with you.
What?
Win.
You want to know my moves? Just a lot of slipping, sliding, pulverizing. Look, I ain't the best teacher. The point is, you gotta have guts.
Very helpful, Kevin. Very, very helpful. I feel like he doesn't really have that much personality compared to some of the other characters, but I guess we'll see.
They call me Vox. A martyr of might. Now, I will take your voice.
Round 1. Get ready. Fight.
Yeah, his personality is just, I'm a cop. Like, I feel like he could do much more because he has that little kid following him around. He could definitely, like, play into that for, like, a little bit of the Gap Moe kind of thing. I guess Tisok has, like, the child hero thing already going on for him. At least it looks like he didn't bring the kid to these ruins. These ruins look kind of dangerous. I don't know why they're in the middle of the city, but there's, like, lava flowing everywhere and stuff.
Say your prayers.
Win.
Huh, that was a complete waste.
Round 2. Get ready. Fight.
Alley-oop.
SPG. Alright, punch. On the ground.
He is pretty tanky, though. I feel like I haven't reached SPG very much.
Win.
You're no joke, I'll tell you what. Given all the creeps I deal with, that's saying something.
Oh, it's just Terry. How boring.
Hey, Kevin. Glad to see you made it to the finals. Damn straight. No way a SWAT guy like me is gonna lose to some meathead.
This game has so many blonde guys.
Just make sure you're keeping a close eye on Marky, alright? Mary got a tip. Heard that Freeman might be waiting in the wings somewhere around here. Seriously? You're that Marky? Looks like we're getting close.
To avenging my dad. Yeah. But where is he?
Take it easy, Marky. Mary's gonna reach out to us. She's got a plan. He's right, bud. Guess all there is to do now is wait and see. How about you, Terry? What's up? Last I heard, you were still looking for Rock. I still am, yeah. There's no sign of him anywhere. I heard he was enrolling in the tournament, but either I was mistaken, or somehow we never crossed paths. I see. He's connected to Geese's legacy, though, right? He might show his face if you stick around. Yeah, you're not wrong there. Considering his heritage, I guess he feels he needs to have it.
Speaking of which, I've got orders. Top brass wants me to bring them the legacy. Sorry, Terry, but I can't just hand the championship to you.
I get it. Work's work, am I right? What do you say we make the most of this then?
Just another day's work for an officer of the law. As long as they're paying me, I'll do whatever they need.
Yeah, because this is what officers of the law do regularly, right? They brawl with people on the streets.
Alley-oop!
PG! PG!
Not done yet.
Right, punch!
Close one! Alley-oop!
Kevin wins!
Fuck, that was a complete waste.
Round 2. Get ready. Fight!
See, like hearing the kid like cheer in the background and saying like, "You can do it, Kevin!" Like that's such an opportunity for like a good like Gap Moe kind of thing, but they just don't. They don't take hold of it.
Ready for the pain?
Oh, what? That missed? He was standing right there. I know he kind of ducked a little bit.
Just as tough as ever, Terry. Let's get in a few more rounds later.
So I guess the only person I could be blowing up is Hotaru. Do we fight Fallen Rock?
Sorry about that, but don't worry.
Oh, hey Mary,
I'll
you have a
see
new
if
outfit.
I can't get a lead on where Rock's at myself.
Oh, congrats on your big win, Kevin. Got another prize for you. Some good news.
Good news? Are you telling me you managed to track down Freeman?
Bingo. I'd honestly be a little hurt if you thought any less.
So this is Geese's legacy.
Is Rock gonna emerge out of nowhere?
Rock, what happened?
I can't find Rock anywhere, and he just
He doesn't recognize us, does he?
materializes.
Got no choice. Gonna have to hit him where it counts.
Wait a sec. You're still in rough shape after your match, right? Sounds to me like this is a job for SWAT.
All right, fine. Kevin, you handle Rock. Me and Mary, we'll get Marky somewhere safe.
Right. We'll get the kid out of here. Don't worry.
All right. Now that Marky's out of harm's way, finally, it's time to show this guy what I do best!
So are we not gonna find Freeman, or think that Gato's Freeman?
Get ready.
I like how we're fighting him at the zoo. We're fighting Fallen Rock at the zoo. I appreciate they removed Marky from the background for story reasons, though. That's kind of nice attention to detail. Also, Mary's hair looks pretty good there, too. I think her hair is usually a little, like, bigger.
Wait! That was a complete waste.
I like how we didn't evacuate any of the other children, though. just Marky.
Get ready. Fight.
Don't watch, kids.
The foul warmth of humanity. Get ready. The foul
Ow, why do I float through the air like in slow motion? Wait, is that...
Ready for the pain?
Oh, sorry, Rock.
K.O. Kevin wins.
The thank you at the end.
So this is the power of the gene scrolls. Can't let some lowlife get his hands on them. They're coming with me. They need to be kept under lock and key.
The fact that he like kisses his knuckles before he punches it is just so silly.
I sure hope Terry's doing all right. It's been a while since he left to go check up on Kevin.
Watch out, Mary! Get out of the way!
Who are you?
How did you do that?
So sorry, but you're just too much of a nuisance. Now hush and sleep. Oh, aren't you a
He's got a gun!
from the past? Remember, if you miss, she dies. Be very, very careful now.
This guy looks like he's from the wrong game.
That's enough out of you. Oh, you want to shoot me, is that it? Please, go ahead. Shoot me right here. I insist. Time's up, pal. I'm sorry to say you don't have what it takes. Now she dies. And since you couldn't do a damn thing about it, you've earned yourself a front row seat.
You did real good. Don't worry, I'm here.
Kevin!
That's right. Him and me both.
Time to finish you for good!
Blows up everything.
Alright, got him! Whew. Not even this freak's getting out of this.
Thank you, Terry.
No problem. You did great, Mary.
Kevin, I had the chance. I could have paid him back for what he did to Dad, but I couldn't pull the trigger.
Hey, don't worry about it. Fate might have put a gun in your hands, but trust me, you did the right thing. You're still just a kid after all. Besides, we're a team. Leave that sort of stuff to me, okay?
Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, we are a team, aren't we? Just like Terry and Mary. They're always together, right?
Are they?
You got that right, Marky. A real sweet pair. Actually, you know, just the other day.
Kevin, I swear, if you finish that sentence...
Dude, like, I feel like Marky should appear in, like, some of Kevin's, like, win poses or something like that. Hey, Laboratory, welcome to the stream. Thanks for following me and being a froggy friend. Oh, yeah, Freeman is a character. Oh, he was from Garou Mark of the Wolves. I guess they just didn't make him playable in this game.
Fatal Fury. City of the Wolves.
Freeman is a British serial killer from Garou Mark of the Wolves. So I guess he just didn't... They were like, no one liked him. We're not going to make him playable this time. Okay. We still have 2 more characters left. Well, Soul King, welcome to the stream. Thanks for the stretch. I really appreciate it.
Arcade.
Okay, we'll do Dong Hwan. I've been actually looking forward to this because he's also another character I want to try learning. We might save Salvatore for another stream once they release Ronaldo's arcade mode, which again is not in the game right now. Because I guess characters gotta stick together. So I practiced a little bit with Dong Hwan before the stream, but I don't think I have the hang of him just yet, but we'll see. The thing is, like, because he uses Taekwondo, a lot of his attacks are more utilized the kick buttons, but I tend to use the punch buttons more. for most of the characters, so we'll see. So if you don't know who he is, he's also one of the sons of Kim Hwan, who is another SNK mainstay character. He has 2 sons, and I think Hwan is like the cocky, brash one, and then his brother is like the more cool and collected one, but his brother's not in this game, so we'll see if he appears in the cutscenes or something. But I like his new design. He looks way better in this game than he did before, I think. Kind of like Billy, he got a really nice makeover.
Since the fall of Geese Howard, the city of Southtown has never been the same. Its people have grown complacent, and once fearsome warriors roam the streets like stray dogs. And though his legacy remains here in my keeping, it does so with no heir apparent. If there are any left in Southtown with fangs that bite, with claws that tear, with the ruthlessness and undying spirit of a true warrior, come to King of Fighters. Who will inherit the legacy of the fallen emperor? Let the last wolves of this city determine that for themselves. Stroheim.
We also haven't seen
Following the last
Stroheim
tournament, Kim
in person.
Hwan became an overnight Taekwondo sensation, a true genius of the sport. Blindsided by his own fame, the young hotshot fell prey to overindulgence in every way possible. One day, his father, Kap Hwan, requested he visit the dojo. Believing himself to be the bigger and better man, Dong Hwan approached with a spring in his step. But his happiness was short-lived. Before long, he found himself flat on his back. His inexperience was made achingly clear. When faced with a serious challenger, genius meant less than nothing. His father, silent and stern, had drilled that reality into him. His lesson learned, Kim Dong-Hwan decides to enter the upcoming King of Fighters tournament with one goal in mind: to prove to the world and himself that no one could ever hope to match his natural talent, not even his own father.
Fasten your seatbelts. You're about to experience the ultimate Ryokugen Karate!
Round 1. Get ready. Fight SPT.
I kind of wish we got to see our own character's intro sequence during the arcade. Also, his run sequence is so funny. It looks like he's trying to hold up his pants.
Not happening!
Wait! Did you expect
to?
That's kind of a fun win pose. I guess this is father's voice.
Fight SPT.
Ooh, I like that.
Breaking, you'll miss it!
Oh, dang it, I did miss it. Why is he being so aggressive? He shouldn't be this aggressive.
Give me a real challenge, huh? I'm out of here.
Look at that expression, that cocky expression. If you select him on like the character select screen for like versus mode or training mode, he also like fixes his hair before giving like a cocky smile. It's so funny.
They call me Vox, a martyr of night. Now, I will take your voice.
Round 1. Get ready. Fight! SP!
Why are the computers being so like aggressive on me now? I didn't change the difficulty. Maybe they just know that I'm being cocky, or my character's being cocky. Ooh, that was pretty cool.
Wait, did you expect
Too cocky.
I love how his win pose just ends with him just like looking surprised, looking around. Like there's no resolution to it or anything. Dang, they really are punishing me.
Flame times. Flame times.
His run is so silly. He's not the only character to have a weird run. I don't know why, it's like tradition.
Say your prayers. Burn to ash.
When can you miss it? Here we go. Gotta tell ya.
K.O. Dong Hwan. Win.
Bops and Jae-hoon worry too much. Can't they see I literally cannot lose?
Yeah, like Jenny has like a strange run cycle. Dong Hwan has a strange run cycle. And it's like very noticeably strange too. Like it's just very out of the ordinary. Oh, Mr. Train Fight here.
You look like a real fighter. I ain't up to much, so how about we go a round or two? Sound good?
Terry, you're never up to much. Like, how do you have so much free time?
Round 1. Get ready. Fight. PG.
He just says the same thing to every passerby. That's Terry. He's a simple man. He just wants to fight.
Did you expect
Too cocky.
See, my problem with that win pose is that it almost seems like he gets surprised before the too cocky line comes out. Like I feel like the too cocky line should come out and then he gets surprised. And it feels like it happens too late. Like it's a good idea for a win pose, but
How about this? How about this? When can you miss it?
seriously.
Look out! Wait! Ain't it about time you hung it up? Make room for new blood. Me in particular.
That's a pretty fun win pose. One where it looks like he's interacting with a fallen opponent.
Me, I am invincible!
Round 1. Get ready. Fight.
A match for the books,
Ow! Why are you being so aggressive?
How about this? How about this? How about this?
For the... I failed you!
Did you expect
Too cocky!
We haven't seen any of his other mid-battle win poses yet. Or I guess it's one other one.
Get ready. Fight.
Oh no, I'm gonna miss. Dang it! I really should hit them when they're on the ground, I feel.
Sorry, but about your outfit. You lose a bet or something?
It's savage. Psychic damage. Insult his outfit. His pride and joy.
So you're the lucky one who gets to face me. You know, I'm not gonna go easy on you.
Round 1. Get ready. Fight.
My.
PG.
How about this?
Now you.
PG.
How about this? How about this?
You'll pay for.
Hwan wins.
You're finding the real deal now.
Wait, that's his win pose? That's his other win pose?
Get ready. Fight.
Ooh, he went really far with that one. And I like how he has like the kind of like, if I do the slow walk forward, it kind of looks like a gangster walk with his hands in his pocket. This one. But then if you run, then he looks ridiculous. It's like he can't strike the difference.
Wow! You're that kunoichi I keep hearing about! If all the girls in Japan are as pretty as you, catch me on a plane tomorrow!
Or I guess it's more like a delinquent walk, not a gangster walk. So he does like a delinquent walk if you walk slowly, but then he does a silly walk if you run fast.
So, you're my opponent for the finals! We fought in the last tournament too, right?
Hey, it's been a while. By the way, you haven't seen Freeman around, have you?
Freeman? Oh, that creep who was hanging around the last tournament? Can't say I have. What's up?
Ah, damn. I wasted a lot of time and effort thinking I could catch him here.
Yeah, he's not even a playable character this time around.
Well, it wasn't a complete waste. You made it to the finals, didn't ya? Why not see it through?
Huh? Oh, right. The finals. It all kind of slipped my mind.
Come on, Kevin! You can win this thing!
You hear that? Sounds like a sign to me.
Yeah, I guess it does. I might as well put this tournament to bed. Then I'll get back to hunting Freeman.
Attaboy! Alright, let's put on a good show!
So, Kevin appears in Dong Hwan's story, but Dong Hwan does not appear in Kevin's story. It seems a little unfair.
PG! How about this? How about this? How about this? Nice try! Wait! Did you expect to?
Wait, he's just stuck being shocked.
Fight. PG.
Sleep tight!
PG!
How about this? Blink and you'll miss it! Here we go! Gotta tell ya!
K.O.
Nice.
Win.
Thanks to you guys, my love life is going great. Keep on protecting and serving, officer.
What?
Genius is the only word.
Where'd you come from,
These are gonna
Pecha?
lose
Come
their
on.
minds.
The muscles in your legs appear to be extraordinarily flexible. Is that how you're able to generate lightning? Is it a matter of particle friction or something?
Hey, hey! Who are you? Are you interested in me or something?
Wait, is she my final opponent?
In you as a person? Nope, not at all. My interest is purely academic. Oh, I'm Preacher, by the way. Nice to meet you.
I thought I was gonna fight Fallen Rock.
Man. And I thought you were gonna ask me out.
You're a character. I can't tell where the jokes end and the truth starts.
Back at ya. You know, you're pretty fit for a scholar. Just take a look at those calluses. You practice Muay Thai, right?
Oh, bingo! You're right on the money. Looks like I was a fair ways off, though. Your moves and my data were hardly the same at all.
Sounds like you really are interested in me after all.
Perhaps. But that's enough of that for now. Since you know I'm a fighter, you know not to hold back, right?
Sure do. Fine by me. We can go all out. But hey, if I win...
We go on a date, right?
Round 1.
Wait, but
Get ready. Fight.
the tournament's over, so like, they should have made her the actual final opponent, not just like a random challenge match afterwards. Hey guys, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Hope you're doing well. Psycho Reaper, please go check out our friend Psycho Reaper when you get a chance. He's really cool, really nice guy, awesome community, plays a lot of different games. Go say hi and follow him on all social media.
Sleep tight.
Hey, hold on. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for following me and being a froggy friend.
Win.
You're finding the real deal now.
Round 2. Get ready. Fight.
Feel free to sit back and relax or go take care of yourself after your stream. I'll write you the shout out when we get to a pause screen. So by that logic, if the final boss is shirtless Rock, does that mean Rock will go on a date with Dong Hwan? I guess so, huh? I'm not even paying attention to the fight. I'm kicking her butt so bad.
PG.
Blink and you'll miss it.
Darn it!
Wait.
I don't think a girl's ever pushed me that hard in a fight before. Credit where credit is due. You almost had me there. Man, that was crazy! You're strong as hell!
And you're the genius you keep shouting you are. My strategies were perfect, but you never failed to counter them.
Well, come on. You kept hitting me with those nasty moves. It was fight or flight, honestly.
What did you expect? Your moves may seem flawless, but there are glaring issues all around. Trying so hard to look cool actually leaves you wide open.
Wow, these two actually kind of complement each other.
Yeah, I kinda had a feeling you were gonna say that. That and I, kinda swing like a maniac sometimes.
You sure do. In fact, that's where your lightning comes from. but there's no need to get into that right now.
Man, I can't even feel good about winning. I hate all this warm, fuzzy, pseudo-reflection nonsense. It's not my style.
At a basic level, fights are designed to measure your strengths and expose your weaknesses. Still, I was under the impression you were too advanced of a fighter to be so emotionally invested in victory and defeat.
Jeez, you're starting to sound like my old man. Oh, hey! You remember our deal, right?
Oh, right. The date? Okay, here's my number. You can call me sometime.
Huh? For real? I could have sworn you'd back out.
A loss is a loss. I'm not afraid to admit defeat, and not childish enough to go back on my word.
Where'd Kevin go anyways?
I won't lose next time, you know.
He's like in the background
So
here
much
somewhere.
For not being childish. Hey, bro! You about ready for training?
Oh, no. I don't like that smile one bit.
You'd smile too if you were as popular as me.
Sounds like everything's going your way, huh? Anyway, about that training.
So, you're okay with all of this?
Yeah. Thanks to your student, he finally feels like he can face up to his own weaknesses.
Fatherhood seems like a whole lot of work.
I don't know. There's not much I can do anymore anyway. I just try my best to help out in the little ways I still can. Nothing puts a smile on my face more than helping them be the people they want to be.
You know, I think you ought to tell them that.
I don't need to. They've grown up just fine without all my sentimentality.
Okay, today I really want to focus on all that stuff we talked about.
Well, believe it or not, I've actually got a whole list of new stuff I want to work on.
Oh, that's the spirit. Come on, race to the dojo.
Wait up! Why do I always feel like a babysitter?
You two, you make me so proud.
Jae-hoon got quite the glow up as well. He looks good in the new style. I kind of wish he was playable in the game. But it's like, if they include all the legacy characters, there'd just be too many duplicate characters with like similar movesets, I feel, so... But I feel like Preach's final boss should have been Dong Hwan instead of Tizok.
Fatal Fury! City of the Wolves!
To make it like a mutual rivalry.
Arcade.
So that's arcade mode with all the characters except for Salvatore. So again, I'm gonna save Salvatore for whenever they come out with Ronaldo's arcade mode, so we can do both of them in the same stream, because they're both guest characters. I feel like they belong together in the same stream, but it's very strange that Salvatore is integrated into the universe, but Ronaldo's not, despite being the bigger celebrity, which might be the reason why he hasn't been integrated as much, because there's probably more strings attached or whatnot, but it is a little strange. Overall, I'm actually quite impressed with this arcade mode. I didn't expect there to be like cutscenes between the fights. I wasn't expecting all the CGs. I wasn't expecting like all the cameos from all the NPCs, because they included quite a few Fatal Fury characters that aren't playable, which is good for, you know, people that I guess are unhappy that their favorite character didn't get a return. But one thing I will say is that it's kind of weird how some characters only really appear in their own stories. Like Tizok and Marco and Dong Hwan, and I guess Kevin appeared in Dong Hwan's, and Jenny. Like, they didn't really appear in anyone else's stories in an actual cutscene, which is kind of strange. I feel like some of the characters had like one-way rivalries. Like again, like Preacha and Dong Hwan should have had a rivalry, so I feel like Dong Hwan should have been like Preacha's final boss, and Preacha was Dong Hwan's, but it wasn't. But then Preacha's final boss was Tizok, but then Tizok's final boss was not Preacha, so it feels a little unbalanced, but it's not a big deal. It's just, I guess, again, if you're a fan of a character, you might be disappointed if they only appear in their own story, I suppose. But I guess we do have the episodes of Southtown to kind of shore up that difference, which might be kind of fun. And I do think Fallen Rock is a pretty cool boss character, although I feel like it just kind of felt like in some people's stories, he just kind of came out of nowhere, right? Like, not everyone fought him at the end, but for those that did, other than like Rock and Terry, like he just kind of pops up out of nowhere. But yeah, I think they have a pretty solid base roster here. I know we have the first season of DLC coming, and there's probably going to be more after that, and they're going to add 5 characters per season. Although some of them will be guest characters, but I seem like the base roster seems pretty solid. Although again, I'm not a long-term Fatal Fury fan, so I can't say or complain if certain characters are missing that I would have liked. But I like it, and plus I think the animations and the characters and the comic book art style all look really good on everyone too. And most of the special attacks look pretty cool too, although some of them are a little bit more underwhelming than others. But I do appreciate they're a little easier to pull off than some other fighting games that I've played before too. And also the SPG thing is kind of interesting too. I like that you can choose where it goes on your HP bar. I think that adds like that extra little layer of strategy, which is kind of cool. Every time we're on this screen, the right side with the character model makes it look like a Wikipedia page. It kind of does, doesn't it? It's kind of set out that way, huh? It is kind of interesting too that the character models here on the right side of the screen aren't even like, that's not their full body artworks that are used. It's like a separate model that they're using here, which I don't see in any of the promotional materials or the press kits or anything like that. I only say that because, again, I've been making thumbnails for this series, and so I've been looking for the assets to put in the thumbnails and seeing which ones are available. But yeah, we are going to play more of this game. So my plan is I do want to do episodes of Southtown with Tomorrow and Hwan, because they're the 2 characters that I feel like I want to learn more about. Plus, I want to get better at Tomorrow. I feel like Hwan, after playing him just now, maybe he's not quite up to my play style, but I still want to try playing more with him. So we'll see. So we'll do episodes of Southtown with Tomorrow and Hwan. When Ronaldo gets his arcade mode, we'll do Salvatore and Ronaldo, and then we'll wait until the DLC starts coming out, and then we'll do those characters' arcade modes once the whole season's out, or half the season's out, or something like that. So we will revisit this game and continue playing, but for now we've gone through like the bulk of the content and the story, which is kind of nice, and it's been great. Like it matched my expectations, right? Like it's not as big of a production as Street Fighter or Tekken, but it still feels like it's, you know, pretty good. Like of course it's like the same level as like King of Fighters and those types of games, so I feel like it matched up pretty well. I was afraid because the marketing for this game is kind of weird, between the Ronaldo and the Salvatore and like the KSI and I Show Speed commercial. Like it's the marketing for this game seems very strange, but it worked out in the end, and it got people talking about the game, which I guess was the point. So thank you so much for coming by the stream. Thank you so much for the raids and the new follows. I really appreciate it. Tomorrow, new Final Fantasy XIV content drops, and I was originally going to do more Pit people with Forte, but we have to reschedule, so we'll probably just do some Final Fantasy XIV throughout the week, maybe some Marvel Rivals, and then we'll pick up Fatal Fury again to finish off those last couple things. Yeah, thank you everyone. I really appreciate it. It's kind of fun to see other people who don't know anything about Fatal Fury like get into the series or get into like what's going on here on the stream, which is kind of cool. So my friend Eurobani is streaming some art, and they're really, really chill. They're kind of new-ish to streaming, which is kind of cool. Looks like they're drawing some very nice line art, so let's go say hi to them. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for FF14, or later this week for Fatal Fury. Yeah, take care, guys. Thank you. Bye, Froggy friends.